welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Relationship Rehab with Favor Jerry. So it's kind of like a story time, but in it, I'm going to be drafting out some lessons for young men out there. This is an experience I had while I was still in the market, available for every young man who sees me as wife material to come and try his or her luck or to come and table their proposal. Yeah, so this is one of my personal experience I'm going to be sharing with you. Okay, so this is the story. I grew up in a Christian background. Both parents are pastors. If you're a PK, you understand perfectly what I'm talking about. So yeah, I love it. I personally love it. I've seen pastors' children that don't like the fact that their parents are pastors, but personally, I like it, and I love how my parents are bringing us up in the fear of the Lord with all the Bible lessons, all the Bible study assignments, and all of that. I really loved it, and so I wanted to be a pastor's wife. Yeah, so I grew up with this pastor wife kind of mentality and all of that. And I was actually nicknamed Mummy G.O in the sense that or you look like a pastor's wife or you act and behave like a pastor's wife. So yeah, that was the Mummy G.O I was nicknamed as. So, and true to it, I carried myself in that manner, which definitely I knew was the reason why I was nicknamed that way. Like, I love ministry. I have a ministry. I've been called into ministry, and it's something I see as I'm privileged to be used by God. It's a good thing to be used by God and all of that. So I had lots of pastors came around, and this Daddy Gio came around, a very young, vibrant child of God. Anything he says is accurate. Anything he prophesies was accurate, as he was a prophet. And so he walked up to me and asked me out. He said he'd like me to be his wife. I don't know if I wasn't attentive, but I wasn't getting an answer yet from God. And so we met again, and then while we were having that conversation, he started talking about ministry, started talking about his challenges in ministry, started talking, and then here I am, a very young girl, just in my um early 20. I don't think I was more than 21, 22. Then, no, I wasn't. I was just about that age. And he started telling out the challenges of ministry, how he and one other pastor was um, having a fight over a particular land and all of that. Oh my God, that broke me. That chased me. I'm like, while he was saying all of that, I was so terrified. I'm like, why will you be telling me all of this already? You're trying to convince me to marry you, and then you're saying all of this. And at that, in as much as I would love to marry a pastor, it's what if this pastor turns to be a pastor that is not well, has not been well refined by God character wise, and then ends up fighting because of land or dragging this person and all of that, and then before you know it, he's in the mud. In my mind, I was like, oh no, this is a no, no, no. While he was talking, I was already saying, this is a no, this is a no, in my mind. And he, in his mind, he was sharing an experience with me. But here I am, just a young child, so yeah, another thing mistake he made was that while he was proposing, he said to me, I see lots and lots of potentials in you. You are endowed. All the potentials that are in you. There's no man on earth who will be able to harness those potentials. Nobody can use you as well as I will use you. I'm not making up words right now, like those were his exact words. Nobody will be able to, no man will be able to use you as well as I will use you. I understood what he was saying because I have potentials, ministerial potentials, and all of that. I know the grace God has given unto me and the potentials He has placed in me. So I understood what he was saying. But what caught my attention was no man will be able to use you as well as I would use you. Oh wow, you're actually coming to marry me because of the potentials I have. I know there are various reasons people marry. Some marry for money, which is okay. Some marry for love, which is okay. Some marry because of the potentials they've seen in the person, which is okay. And all of that. But you're already telling me that you're marrying me to use me. That sent a red signal to me immediately. How can I marry somebody just because the person wants to use me? Just because the person has seen potentials in me and he wants to use me, not God using me, he wants to use me. For me, that was a no-no. So I had to say, thank you very much, but I don't think we can go on this journey of life together. I had to tender my no. in my full chest. And I walked away. Very well. That is it. So the things I'm going to be pointing out for young guys, young ministers, young men generally who are looking up to God to be used by God, and also for someone with great potential, a woman with great potential to walk side by side with them in this journey of life. Is from my experience is that don't go to a woman with all your burdens, with all, no matter how heavy it is on you. Calm down. Don't go out there pouring out all your burdens on her already when she has not even accepted. You're pouring down all your challenges, ministerial challenges, all challenges generally to her already when she has not accepted. It's a no. That is one lesson you have to learn. It's okay to be open to tell, let the woman know of what she's about to go into, but at the same time, don't go pouring out everything on her when she has not even accepted your proposal on her just like that. Not everyone can take it, but it's unfair to just come up and then start pouring out everything on her. If you ask me, that is not ideal. Another point here is that don't go about telling her of the potentials you've seen in her, how beautiful she is, and how she'll be good for you, and all of that. To me, I saw it as a threat. You're threatening me to accept your proposal because you're a man of God or something, like I don't get. So don't go threatening women just for them to accept your proposal. Basically, that is it. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. It's just a quick one. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you could get notified whenever I drop a new video. Thank you so much for watching to the very end, and God bless you. Until my next video, goodbye for now.